Um, the treatment, yeah, must be based on non-victim blaming strategies and philosophies and shall include education about the individual, family, and cultural dynamics of domestic violence. Now, if the perpetrator or the victim has a minor child, yeah, treatment must specifically include education regarding the effects of domestic violence on children, yeah, such as the emotional impacts of domestic violence on children, and the long term consequences that exposure to incidents of domestic violence may have on children. Yeah. Sounds like 7 hours of parenting classes. Yeah. Now, satisfactory completion of treatment, yeah, and the treatment, if required, yeah, must be continued upon the perpetrator, meeting specific criteria defined by the rule by the Secretary of the Department of Social and Health Services, and not just upon the end of a certain period of time or a certain number of sessions. Yeah, that the Department of Social and Health Services, yeah, is not just a period of time. No, not 7 hours of parenting classes. No, it ends not just upon the end of a certain period of time. No, the perpetrator meets defined, yes, satisfactory completion is contingent upon, yes, me admitting to being a perpetrator, yes, of child abuse. Not just there's some discretion there. Yeah, defined by rule by the Secretary of the Department of Social and Health Services. Somebody's going to tell me when I'm done, and it's not a certain number of sessions. No, it's not a years of treatment. No, 2 years. In fact, I'm going to do whatever you say for as long as you say it right now. Isn't that what it says? Yes. I'm going to sign a release that gives you some, well, authority. Yeah, that you have as DSHS. Yes, to decide what I'm going to do with my life because of my wife's false accusation of family violence. Yeah, and you as DSHS are going to have carte blanche access. Yes, and control of my life for as long as you think that you should have that. Yes, because of you using my sons, yes, as leverage against me. Punch it right now. And I'm never going to get to sue you right now. I'm not going to be able to prosecute you. Yes, for obligating me to have a mental health evaluation and treatment if required. Yes, when my record was expunged and I was found not guilty. Now, for the individual DSHS, I want all your insurances to be able to be a public agency. Yeah. Now, the program must have policies and procedures for dealing with reoffenses and non-compliance. Yeah. That means that if I want to reschedule, yeah, non-compliance. Pooch. If I decide that I don't want to be non-compliance, if I don't want to do what you say, non-compliance. And then there's the reoffenses. Yes, 3 days after my wife petitions for dissolution of marriage. Reoffender. The individual named Paul C. Budnick on January 4th of 2016 was arrested. Yeah, for the false accusation of being a squim Washington. Reoffense. The whole thought that on my wife's 47th birthday, I said I was going to blow her face off. A reoffense. Every time it's a reoffense.